Hi everyone, hope you're well. Just wanted to say another thank you to you all for all the lovely messages of support that I received after my last vlog, which was the one in which I was tagged. And obviously the subscriptions are still beginning to grow, so thank you once again to all those people who've come across to the channel and have so kindly supported me and subscribed. Thank you. Well, I've been putting together this vlog over a number of days, so it's a bit topsy-turvy, but anyway, it gives you an idea of what I've been up to. I just want to update you on the situation with regard to my ankle just very quickly. I went to see the physio on Monday. He was exceptionally pleased with the progress that I've made. I'm now on a stick, and the good news is he's told me that once I feel ready myself, I'll be able to drive, and then there'll be no stopping me. Just a little update of what's been going on plot 50. So yesterday one of our allotment friends came and he banded the fruit trees for us. So this is the plum tree. It's quite an old one. Absolutely gorgeous. We are going to do some pruning on it, but we're told that we can't prune until it's in full leaf, possibly about end of May, June time. And of course next to that we've got the apple tree, which has also been banded. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with this vine. Not entirely worried if it doesn't produce grapes. I just think it's a pretty feature. So, site of the old compost heap here. Johnny's turned it over again. It's all really fine and ready to be planted in. So of course, because we've got no well-rotted manure, we were thinking of putting chicken pellets on this bit. So if anybody else has any better ideas, then perhaps you could come back to me in the comments and let me know. So the job that Johnny's been doing today is lining the new compost heap. We are going to be able to get some cow manure. We could have had it last Friday, but John was working, so we're looking at another 2 weeks before the cows are mucked out again. So hopefully, you know, that will be probably fine for later in the year to put down, maybe over winter, not really sure. Have to do some more research. Now we've got the green manure on the right, just watching that carefully to ensure it doesn't start to bud, and then we'll dig all of that in. And then on the left, where we put the cardboard down, so that's rotting away nicely. I haven't taken out the swede. I'm still hoping that something might come of those. And then purple sprouting broccoli has been under this cloche for the last couple of weeks. It seems that they've stopped being eaten, and we're now starting to get some long stem broccoli on it. We were talking this evening about maybe adding 3 long raised beds to this area and having this for the fruit. So we've got the red currant, which is in the corner there, and then these are the gooseberry bushes that we were told to just put into the soil. They did have roots on them. Potholder that gave us them just said just stick them in the ground and you can move them at a later date. So, and then the heirloom rhubarb plant, which belonged to my grandfather. So Here's where onion sets that Johnny planted. And Shayu yellow. And the other one's a red winter onion. So all the onions that I'm growing from seed are actually going into that back bed there. And we may move those strawberry plants into the fruit bed on the left. There's shallots in the in-between bed there, and obviously the garlic which you've seen before. So where those red raised beds are there are going to be our herbs, and hopefully we'll be able to grow quite a lot in there. And then had some bulbs that I wasn't able or fit enough to put in, and I've just planted those recently, so I'm hoping we might get some flowers from those in the coming weeks or month. Around here we have a really lovely sunset. So, before I pass you on to the vlog so that you can see this week's events, I just wanted to tell you about a little something that I've received in the post. The postman delivered a little parcel to me, completely unexpected, and inside I found a little gift from my friend from the channel, My Dinosaurs, My Garden and the Dinosaurs That Live There. Get it right, Patricia. My Dinosaurs, My Garden. I don't know why I'm struggling with this, because it's one of my favourite channels. So it's My Garden and the Dinosaurs That Live There. And my friend is Mags Warrington. I think some of you may already know that we met through Jane's Allotment's gift exchange at Christmas time. And her and I were partnered together, and since then we've continued to correspond and exchange gifts and have a little chat, little private chats, supporting each other. If you haven't seen Mags's channel, then I would suggest or ask if you would kindly go across and visit her. Mags gardens from her urban garden at home in Scotland. It must be quite a spacious garden because she does so much with it. She keeps chickens, she's got 4 girls there that you'll all be introduced to, and her videos are very Her videos are very informative. She's very systematic in the way she goes about it. So, you know, she's now doing chicken videos every Tuesday, and then obviously planting, and she's out in the garden, laying new pathways. So she's got lots of interesting content. So I would really recommend that you go across and visit Mags, and she'd be really delighted to have you subscribe. And the channel is called My Garden and the Dinosaurs That Live There. Thank you. This is a card from Mags. Absolutely beautiful. If you can see it close up, it's all embroidered, little butterfly on some pretty pink flowers. Just the sort of thing that you could pop in a frame and keep it forever. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for that, Mags. And then inside were some flowers. First of all, we have Echinacea, White Swan. I've tried to grow Echinacea at home, I think pink ones, without too much success. Maybe I'll have more luck on the allotment, so excited about those. Foxgloves, We do have foxgloves in our garden. They're all pink ones, so white ones are really good. I know that they can grow in the back, in the more shaded parts of the garden, so I'm absolutely delighted to receive those. And then there's a bit of a challenge. Mags has sent me these hosta seeds. It's a variety of colours. There's approximately 20 seeds that were harvested in August 2018. She's had a bit of difficulty germinating them in the past, so she's hoping that I have a little bit of luck with those. So I wouldn't say it's exactly a contest, but I'm quite keen to see if I can get them to grow. I may even try them hydroponically. And then also I've got some veg. I have some aubergines. Now the aubergines, these are a completely different variety than the ones I've already planted, so that's brilliant. I have some swede, which I hadn't ordered from the catalogue, so I'm really pleased to have those. And then I've got this, and I think I need to do a little bit more reading up about this. It's asparagus pea. Unusual and easy to grow. So, unusual gourmet vegetable, very easy to grow and attractive for the flower border or the vegetable garden. Steam the pods whole and serve with melted butter. No need to use flavouring, which would spoil this delicate flavour. Wow! That's something that would be lovely on a hot salady dish. So brilliant. Mags, thank you. These are the tomatoes that I had growing in my little microclimate boxes back home. I'm growing 11 varieties of tomato. So just to have a little look, we've got the Black Russian, we've got Tumbling Tom Red, Tumbling Tom Yellow, Gardener's Delight. Down here we've got Sun Gold, we have Coeur de Boue. Let's see, what else have we got? I think here we have Red Cherry, more Gardener's Delight, and under here we have the tomatoes that tomato seeds that my sister brought from Greece. So what else have I got growing in here? I've now planted the Musselburgh leeks, I've planted some artichokes, some lemongrass, some parsley, some broad beans. These are a masterpiece, I think. So most of the stuff that's actually germinated now were all in the boxes back at home. So I'm really delighted with the performance, and I'm just hoping that, you know, they go from strength to strength. I just wanted to show you what's happening with the seedlings on the window ledge, and it might allay any fears from people who are a little bit concerned about this method of growing. So as you can see, we've got the golden acre cabbage planted on the 22nd of the 2nd. This video is being made on the 1st of March, so just 6 days, and we've got that germination. Again, we've got some salad bush cucumber, 22nd of the 2nd, and that's the result with those. I think we've got 2 there that haven't germinated because the end 2 are more of La Diva, which will point, sown on the 22nd of the 2nd. I just find it fascinating the way the cucumbers push up through the soil as though there's about to be a major eruption. Looking fantastic. So I think some of those will be ready to be potted on now. One thing that does give me concern is the celeriac monarch, giving cause for concern. Seedlings look very weak, spindly. Don't know if anybody else has found this with this particular variety of celeriac. Please do comment below and let me know. And these are just the remains of the Globo onions. The first lot to germinate are now in the greenhouse back at the allotment. So I left these here just to see if anything could happen. And as you can see, well, at least in 3 cases, they're starting to come up. Actually, that may not be an onion. Oh well, we'll see. Incredible result overall with the hydroponic chilies and peppers. Some are actually starting to get their first main set of leaves on, so I could actually think about transplanting these now, and then perhaps I could put the hydroponic unit back into the airing cupboard and I may see some germination on the ring of fire. Earlier in this vlog you will have seen all the tomatoes tucked up inside the greenhouse. I then watched Tony's video betting against the devil and it scared me silly. We were given a small greenhouse paraffin heater, but it's a 10 by 6 greenhouse. We weren't really sure how effective it would be, and in his video or in his vlog, Tony, you could see him pricking out his tomatoes, and then he took 2 to the polytunnel. I think somebody named them Ant and Dec. He was a bit reluctant to name them himself. So Ant and Dec are now in the polytunnel and he's hoping, fingers crossed, that they managed to survive the rest of the winter there. Well, this gave me sleepless nights and I was so afraid that some of these beautiful little babies of mine would get taken by the cold finger of Jack Frost. I wasn't prepared to chance it. So today, with the help of a friend, we went over to the allotment and we filled the boot with all the tomatoes with the exception of Santonio, which I think I must have left behind. And they're all back here on the pasting table in the front bedroom, back with Mummy. I'm going to leave you with a last look at the garden. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to Sow and Grow. Please give me a thumbs up and press that little old bell if you'd like to see more of these videos. And I'm just going to leave you with a little listen